G'day and thanks for tuning in. You're watching Dodge This, the channel that's all about things Guild Wars 2. This is Kaaboose bringing you that jumping puzzle I promised you. Now, I've seen quite a few of these on the net. I know Don Tane did a really good one just last week. You should head over to his channel and check that one out. But I haven't seen this one before, so I figured I'd share it. I happened to find it while I was looking for a skill point, which is actually not very far. If you look down in the mini-map down there, the small blue arrow pointing up, that's the skill point. However, I was over in that area and I couldn't find hide or hair of it, so I thought maybe it's somewhere up high, and then I jumped down. I don't know, so I went to the tower, found a couple of people jumping around up here, but before long they gave up and walked off. And I just explored a bit more, as you can see, and kept finding these, just the odd little outcrop here and there, and kept making my way higher. This bit I'm approaching here is about as high as everyone else got. After then, I think people just thought, nah, maybe it's broken, maybe it's not done yet, maybe there was nothing to this after all. However, I spied just a little outcrop there, and found that, and realised I could use that to make my way up here. I made all the rest of this from here my first go. This is actually the first time I ever got this far, and I made it all the way. So as clunky as it looks, you actually have really good control of your character. Lag is not an issue. Apparently all this is done client side, so if you fall and blame the lag, you're not blaming the lag, it's you. You can see I'm still looking around trying to work out where to go next. Had no idea how I was going to do this jump here, yet I managed to make it first time again. I was pretty happy with that. Then all I had to do was kill a few ghosts that are up ahead. Now, I'm using a hammer here. Normally I use a mace. The reason for that is I encountered a bug with the karma merchants. They work just the same way as regular merchants, however their buyback is bugged. I accidentally sold my mace to them and wasn't able to get it back. Not a total loss, however, as the hammer proved to be quite useful at this particular point once I actually got up there. Started bashing on the trebuchet with it, and the veteran boss came up to me. Took me a bit to realise it, but I remembered I've got a knockback on this hammer, so kicked him out of there, finished the trebuchet, and rather than staying back and waiting for him to finish blocking, I hit him and set myself on fire. Not a smart thing to do. Now, it's a bit hard to see through the interface here, but I'm actually triggering a lot of abilities. Some of them are passive, you won't even see them on the interface anyway, that blind and block this guy. As soon as I run out of them, I start taking a lot of damage. This is why I was missing my mace. So I jumped into my elite skill, which I thankfully had, and used that to finish him off.
This is my wrath. This is my wrath. This is my wrath.
Yeah, they really need to remove that vocal off the default attack on the elite skill. So that's the jumping puzzle complete there. You see the little achievement thingy popping up in the right hand corner there, just above the mini-map. That achievement was worth 10 points. I don't actually know what you do with achievement points, but there you go. And there was this lovely rich silver vein up the top here. I mean, I don't craft or anything, but I mean, I took the time to get up here, found the silver vein. Why not mine it? Especially when you get experience from mining in this game. It's another thing with the resource nodes in this game. You can't snipe them. I noticed adventuring along Tex, whenever I mined a resource node, it stayed up on her screen. Resource nodes disappear only when you mine them yourself, so there's no sniping nodes from other people. If you find a node, point it out. You can all get resources from it. I just made my way down from the tower. I'm determined to find this skill point, and finally I spy it. Just as I spin the camera around here, I noticed that well over there, and figure, right, that's where it's got to be. Nuts to all these guys shooting at me. I'm sure I'll make it down there in time. That actually looked pretty epic. I'm quite happy with that. So there's my skill point right there. A few guys in the road. Now that's a communing skill point. You've just got to walk up to it and channel it, and you'll get your skill point. However, there are other ways to get skill points from said skill points in the game. There are some where you'll have to fight a boss. They'll be the skill point themselves. You'll talk to them, challenge them, fight it, and when you defeat them, you'll get it. Sometimes they're a chest or a chest-like object that you loot from, and then using the looted item, that will get you the skill point. So they mix it up a bit. Now with the communing ones, I'm fairly certain if you get hit while communing on it, you get interrupted. So just dealt with that guy there. Over to my skill point. And that's done. Alright guys, thanks for listening. This has been Kaaboose from Dodge This, telling you about jumping puzzles and skill points. Once again guys, I'm new to the whole video editing and commentary scene, so if you have any complaints, questions or queries, please leave some feedback down there in the commentary section. I'll be more than happy to reply to it. Also, if you have any requests for some stuff you might like us to do a video of, as long as it's Guild Wars 2 related, send us an email at dodgethisbam@yahoo.com.au with video in the subject header. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.